how I stopped messing up my weekends by doing this one little trick. I was able to see progress. Check this out. This is my eating reality. Does this sound familiar? You're trying to change your physique, lose weight, gain muscle, sculpt, get toned, whatever it is. You eat well all week long. You're planning your calories, you're hitting all your foods, you think you're eating so healthy and you're doing great, feeling good, but it's a struggle all week. You're like, oh, I'm just trying to be so clean, so perfect. The word perfect is here. And the weekend comes. And then the demon shows up. He's in the pantry eating everything, can't stop, just inhaling, can't stop eating, and more eating. What do you do? Well, what people think, what I do, being a trainer, a coach, a nutrition coach, they think I'm this angel, right? They think, oh, geez, Chad's just got it. He doesn't struggle. Well, I did struggle, and I was struggling on the weekends. So I got to thinking, I love flexible eating. I don't like the word perfect. Don't like it whatsoever. So how do I incorporate flexible eating into my week so my weekends I don't fall off? I was eating so much food on the weekends, all the extra calories, all the extra carbs, all the extra fat, everything, I was just spilling over, erasing all my hard work all week long. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start eating the foods I love every day. I'm going to start doing this. And it started to really work. Then I started to think, okay, I'm on to something here. Instead of turning into this garbage eating weekend chowing down monster who eats so much, beats up their confidence, beats up how they feel. Then come Monday, I called it F it Monday. I would continue the weekend binge into Monday, and then I would just lose interest and have to refocus again and again. Let's stop this. The trick is backloading. This is how you backload. First, yes, you are going to need to get a fitness tracking app and track your food. The only way to stay on top of this is to track your food. Next, I always say protein is king. You need to know how much protein you need to eat in a day. Here's the rules for backloading. Like I said before, you need to know your protein amount in grams. If you need help with that, I can help you when you sign up for Fit Parent Program or one of my programs. Next, know your total calories for the day. Again, I can help you with this. Divide your meals up into calories for that day. So if you had 2,000 calories in the day and you want to eat 4 times, 2,000 divided by 4. Now, make sure you eat all your protein that day. Protein is king. We need that protein going in to keep the muscle hungry and active on your body. We do not want to be eating the muscle off your body because you're not eating protein. Now, lastly, with your remaining calories after you removed the protein calories, which I'll show you in the next steps, you want to subtract those calories, not worrying about your carbs and fats. They will take care of themselves. Now check this out. All right, here's an example. 2,000 calories, protein, 200 grams per day. So that would be for someone like me who weighs 200 pounds. This is 800 calories from protein alone. So what you do is 2,000 calories minus the 800 calories from protein gives you 1,200 remaining calories to eat whatever you want with. So 1,200 divided by 3 meals is 400 calories a meal. Don't care what you want to eat that day. You could go to Subway and look at the menu. It'll say 400 calories for this sub. You could go have a bag of chips. Look at the calories. You could go have a beer. Look at the calories. I really don't care what you eat, but you have a 400 calorie 3 meals. Or you can do
1,200 calories 2 meals and have 600 calories for each meal. You can eat whatever you want. It is called backloading the carbs and the fats because you have protein taken care of, because protein is king. Here is an example of what I used to do, because I know people are going to ask. This is an example because I tracked it, all of it, on a Saturday weekend binge, usually about 5,000 calories. My protein that day, I didn't even care. It was like 75 grams of protein. I'm not eating any protein. And what I did was I was just eating carbs. I just a demon carb monster, 700 grams a day. That's 2,800 calories from carbs. And the fats that day, because I'm eating pizza, I'm slamming cheese, I'm eating nachos. You know what I mean? 211 grams of fat, that's 1,900 calories, so 5,000 calories. So that's just on Saturday. And then the foods are pizza, blizzards, pistachios. Like, who can stop eating pistachios? Nachos, chips, Subways, cereal like crazy. You can't stop. And then Sunday is even worse. And because of all this, that's why I called it F It Mondays. You're so pissed off at yourself come Monday, you're like, F it, I'm just going to eat some more. And this is where people go in a downward spiral.
In the end, you guys, backloading is the way to go. Just focus your weekend on hitting your main calories and hitting protein. If you get all the protein in, you're going to keep that lean muscle on your body. Very important. But the rest, just backload carbs and fats. Block it into calories. Enjoy your weekend. If you stay in caloric control, that's a win. And this is what I started to do. I started to stack wins and not binge eat all the time. I actually reduced all the processed foods I was doing because I was tracking and I was realizing, okay, I got a 400 calorie window I can hit here. Great. And I would do it. But I just started to improve and take notice. I was more aware of the calories that were going in, and I wanted to feel better. I know that if I eat too much flexible food, I fall asleep on the couch. I literally go into a carb coma. I'm foggy, groggy. I start to get joint pain in my knees and my elbows and my neck. So I really start to limit it down and have control. So guys, backload on the weekends if you're struggling. It worked wonders for me. It works wonders for my clients. And backloading is also a great tool to use when you're traveling. If you're on the road traveling, you're like, okay, I got to get my protein. I can backload the rest of my food for the rest of the day and feel like I've won the day. This is the key. Win the day, then you're going to win the week, and then the consistency is going to win the month, and then it just rolls and the new you shows up. Backloading, give it a try.